Well, a very good morning to you. Hope you are well. We are reading the good fruit. Colossians 1 verse 10 tells us, live a life worthy of the Lord and please him in every way, bearing fruit in every good work, growing in the knowledge of God. We think of fruit as being yummy and good for us. But what is it really? Well, fruit is formed from the flower of a plant. It acts like a kind of seed holder. The fruit covers the seeds and protects them until they're ready to grow into a new plant. When you hear the word fruit, you probably think of the kinds that grow on trees. And many fruits do, including apples, oranges and peaches. But fruits like watermelon, cantaloupe and grapes grow on vines, while others like raspberries and strawberries grow on bushes or small plants. And then there are fruits that grow in your life. Okay, so they aren't the kind of fruits you eat. Instead, they're the kind that grow out of your heart. If your heart doesn't have the love of Jesus in it, the fruits will be bad, like anger, selfishness and hate. But if your heart is full of Jesus' love, the fruits will be good. They'll include the fruit of the Spirit that we see in Galatians 5, verse 22 to 23. That's where we can see it. And your fruit will overflow into good works. Want to know if you're growing good fruit? Ask yourself these questions. Did you help someone today? Do you look a little bit more like Jesus today than you did yesterday? Are you helping others to look more like Jesus? If you can say yes, then you're growing some great fruit. Sometimes we have bad days though. Sometimes I don't really look that great and I don't think I've really helped anyone. But that doesn't mean that you're growing bad fruit. That means you're having an off day. And the good fruit sometimes is when you felt really angry, but you didn't say bad things or you didn't lash out. That's good fruit. Having good fruit doesn't mean that we don't feel angry sometimes or frustrated and those things. Good fruit is what we do with that. And good fruit, we will be patient and kind and loving. All the lovely things we see in Galatians. Go and have a read in Galatians 5, 22 to 23. And remember, it's the fruit of the Spirit of God in us. So we don't have to try hard to be those things. We just have to let Jesus into our lives and he'll be those things through us. So our prayer, Lord, fill up my heart with Jesus so my life will overflow with your good fruits in Jesus' name. And our how great fascinating fact is, when you think of summertime, you might think about biting into a sweet strawberry. I like strawberries. This delightful fruit is grown in every one of the 50 US states and all 10 Canadian provinces. But its name is a little misleading. Strawberries aren't technically berries, since they wear their 200 seeds on the outside of their skin. Nevertheless, this amazing, delicious fruit has its very own museum in Belgium called the Strawberry Museum. Now that's a funny thought. Is there a strawberry in there that's like 100 years old and it's all shriveled up and a bit stinky? What do you put in a strawberry museum? Like, are there strawberries of different sizes or what? Anyway, maybe we should go and Google the Strawberry Museum in Belgium. But have a great day and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.